I'm Cave Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic book show where we take closer, more in-depth looks at the coolest and most happening things going on in the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be looking at Justice League issue number 49. Darkseid War is in the home stretch now. What new shakeups will happen? Will New Life help defeat Anti-Life? Well, let's hop on in and find out for ourselves, shall we?
So, as the comic opens, Superwoman begins giving birth to her baby, which means the crime syndicate calls off their own attack against Mobius. Oh no, don't get excited, they're not trying to be helpful or anything, they just believe that this baby will be the super weapon they need to help turn the tide of battle. Also, as we established in the last two issues, the crime syndicate could really give less of a crap about Planet Earth, they're really only in this for the revenge right now. Lex Luthor, who made the surprise save last issue, is currently duking it out with Mobius, and the fight's actually more even than you might think. Empowered by Omega energy, he's actually able to bring the pain like never before. He's also monologuing like it's going out of style, saying how he truly feels godlike power like never before, how now he understands what Superman must feel like every moment of the day. From there, we get to check on in with some of the minor players in the Darkseid War event and see how they're faring. First up is Jesse Cruz, who is still trapped inside the ring of Volthoom. Luckily, Cyborg is there to try and help her escape. Both hope to reclaim their bodies from the crime syndicate members, and quick, before the fight is over. Then there's also Mr. Miracle and Big Barda, who are playing big parts in this comic, but have kind of fallen more into the background as time has gone on. Barda pitches the idea that with Luthor here on Earth and Darkseid dead, now would be the perfect time to return to Apokolips and free all the slaves. They could be heroes. They could do what they've dreamed about since they were young. Oh, but Scott Free is a good guy and knows that they can't abandon the Justice League here and now when they need them the most. Superman, who has been acting strange ever since he absorbed solar energy from the fire pits on Apokolips, decides now is the time to finally get his head right by charging Mobius and hitting him with a solar flare, expending all the energy that's inside him. It's a massive earth-shaking explosion, but because Mobius is basically playing with all the cheats turned on, it doesn't hurt him that much. And it's at this point right here the comic that was already kind of insane just goes completely nuts. Superwoman's baby is born. It's a boy, by the way, and what an adorable bouncing baby Antichrist you have there. Grail, her mother Myrina, and the captured Steve Trevor take the field, and Steve Trevor uses the Omega Sanction to kill Mobius where he stands, where none of the other heroes could. And Wonder Woman and the rest of the Justice League just kind of stand there in shock and awe as the comic ends. If I had to sum up Justice League number 49 in one word, it would be busy. It's a very busy comic with a lot of things going on. Oh, the spectacle of the thing is still great. Like I said last issue, this is basically a super-powered wrestling match with a bunch of different factions and everyone doing run-ins on each other. The only problem is multiple issues and tie-ins and special issues, and I'm beginning to lose track of what we're all even fighting for. We've had new villains introduced, killed off, and then other ones come back. Also, this series is kind of under the gun to finish and quick in time for DC Rebirth, and I really wonder if they're going to be able to tie it all together in a satisfying way by the time it's all over. Also, before I give my rating, can we just talk about the fact that we have the Justice League imbued with even more godlike powers, and yet Knowledge Batman and Death Flash just kind of sit around and do nothing this issue? You would figure they would use these new and interesting god powers in more meaningful ways, but it seems it's just different ways to hit guys really hard. Overall, I would give this one a 7, and I feel like maybe that's a little generous for this issue.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.